Welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. This is Weather HQ. Now, Taal Volcano remains under alert level 1, but signs of unrest continue to raise concern. Now, since July 6, PHIVOLCS has been monitoring a persistent volcanic tremor and rising seismic activity. Now, to give us a clearer picture of what these signs could mean and what the public should do, we speak with Paulo Reniva, a resident volcanologist of Taal Volcano Observatory from PHIVOLCS. Magandang umaga, Sir Paulo. It's always a beautiful day.
Good morning, sir. Good morning po.
Sir Paulo, let's start off first with, of course, what is happening with Taal. A few days ago, there was news that did come about that there is more activity and a potential eruption ng Taal Volcano. Where do we stand right now at this moment when it comes to yung activity sa Taal Volcano?
Yes, sir. So, last Sunday, July 6, at 3:37 in the morning, nakapag-record po tayo ng tremor. So, yung tremor po na yung continuous. So, in the afternoon, nung July 6, nag-release po ng advisory ang PHIVOLCS regarding the tremors, tapos possible interpretation nung pwedeng idulot ng tremor na yon. So, PHIVOLCS said that the possibility of a minor phreatomagmatic eruption or a phreatic eruption may occur. Kasi at the same time, simultaneous with yung occurrence ng tremor, yung previous day's measurement ng SO2 ay medyo mababa, which may indicate na napaplug yung singawan ng mga volcanic gas, specifically yung sulfur dioxide kasi yun po yung mini-measure natin. So, ang nangyari kasi doon is, prior to that, nung June 15, nagkaroon ng mahinang phreatic eruption sa Taal early in the morning also, at 5:55 in the morning. Kaya at noong time na yon, medyo tumaas din po yung real-time seismic amplitude or RSAM. Kaya nung Sunday, nung pagtaas ng RSAM at due to assessment na yung mga previous days measurement nga po ng SO2 bumaba, so nag-release po ng advisory ang PHIVOLCS na may possible pressurization sa Taal Volcano.
How has the situation changed, Sir Paulo, since the increased readings a couple of days ago?
As of today's bulletin natin, continuous pa rin po yung tremor. So although bumaba na siya, yung amplitude niya or yung seismic energy niya medyo bumaba na po. Pero yung sa SO2, ongoing pa po yung survey for today.
Sir, right now nasa alert level 1 ang Taal Volcano ngayon. What are the prerequisites to actually raise and elevate to level 2? And of course, what are we seeing right now at the moment when it comes to yung changes along the crater activity and of course the gases steam in the surface po?
So for an alert level 1 status ng Taal Volcano to be raised to alert level 2, so there should be mas maraming earthquakes, volcanic earthquakes madidetect natin, mas mataas yung SO2, may mga phreatic eruption na mas medyo may kalakasan. Yun po yung mga prerequisite para i-raise sa alert level 2. Kasi sa alert level 1, which is considered as low level unrest, although meron ding mga occurrence ng phreatic eruption, may mga volcanic earthquakes, at may sulfur dioxide na emissions na detected tayo, medyo mas mababa po yung threshold as compared to alert level 2.
How does this particular activity compare to other periods of unrest that we've had in recent years?
In 2021, after nung 2020 eruption, nagkaroon na rin po tayo ng mas maraming mga tremors. At yung mga activity nun po, yung maraming tremors, mga low-frequency volcanic earthquakes, yung mataas yung measured SO2 natin, nag-lead po yun nung halimbawa, nung July 1, 2021, nagkaroon po tayo ng phreatomagmatic eruption sa Taal Volcano. At the same time, sa yung mga succeeding periods, nagkaroon po tayo ng mga phreatic eruptions. So, same po, nung June 16, May 29 at noong February 16 this year, nagkaroon pa rin po tayo ng mga phreatic eruption. So, kaya nga po yung observation doon is nung tumaas yung real-time seismic amplitude measurements, nagkakaroon po ng mga mahinang or minor phreatic eruption. So, kaya naglabas ng advisory is to forewarn the public po na ng ganung possible activity po.
Speaking of the public, we all know that Taal and the surrounding area, especially the Tagaytay area, talagang dinudumog ng mga turista. And of course, it is a high residential area. What danger does the current stage of Taal and current activity level of Taal pose to the residents and tourists around the area?
Yung current activity is limited lang po sa Volcano Island. So, wala naman pong possible effect sa surrounding communities o municipalities and cities, including sa Tagaytay City. So, wala naman po kami nakikitang escalation ng hazard na pwedeng umabot po sa mga lugar na yan po.
When it comes to alert level 1, syempre may mga tao pa rin that kapag nakita na, alert level 1 ngayon yung Taal. What safety measures should they take just in case it will elevate? And of course, for those wondering, ano nga ba yung mga tamang gawin when we are at an alert level 1?
So, ngayon po sa status ng Taal Volcano na alert level 1 and given yung prevailing activity niya na may tremor at may SO2 gases, ang recommendation ng PBOLCS is for Taal Volcano Island as ma-maintain yung no permanent habitation zone niya. Wala pong mag-venture sa Volcano Island kasi yun po mismo yung at least yung area na yun, yung volcano mismo po. Pero outside that po, wala naman kami nakikitang possible hazards.
Well, with this being the alert level 1, has there been any coordination po with any other LGUs and of course government agencies in terms of monitoring yung activity ng Taal Volcano?
PBOLCS naman po is very active sa Office of Civil Defense, sa Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office ng Batangas, at sa mga local government units, sa Coast Guard, sa PNP Maritime Group. So, continuous naman po yung coordination nila with us.
Thank you so much. That's Paolo Reniva, the resident volcanologist of Taal Volcano Observatory from PHIVOLCS. Maraming salamat. We really appreciate you being here and of course sharing your insights and of course all of this pertinent information. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, salamat din po. Maraming salamat. Thank you.